Hello, I'm Kanecki from Kanecki Art. This video is dedicated to women and men who have experienced domestic abuse and how to escape. It's actually a story of two persons. One, sort of like a hobo style, where you can see the HRC, Human Rights Campaign tag, and the other one, the laptop purse. Let's start with the hobo bag. For many of us, leaving in a domestic violence situation, we've endured it over and over and over. And also, many of us have been victims more than once. This is my second time. Um, it doesn't matter whether you have a college education, whether you don't, whether you're of white, black, Hispanic, or whether you're Christian, Jewish, Muslim, Shinto, Buddhist. Um, everyone gets caught into it, and it is essentially the power wheel. With me, it was here's a pizza from a famous pizza place. Um, here's a sandwich from a famous sandwich place. I stopped over at Five Guys and bought a hamburger for you. Um, no, sucking me in because I like food. I like good food. Um, and a little bit about myself. Um, I had my bachelor's. My bachelor's degree was obtained in 1987 from the University of Wisconsin Parkside in pre-med biological science, as well as computer science, with 3 independent studies in artificial intelligence, computer-aided education in biology, and rapid application design. In addition, medical certification from Becton Dickinson in flow cytometry, cellular biology, and additional certification from the National Flow Cytometry Resource Center and Los Alamos Laboratory in cellular biology and histology and immunology. I worked as a medical researcher for many years, including military contractor support during the first Gulf War, Operation Desert Shield, Desert Storm, where we provided blood products to troops, as well as did other testing, which made me get on disability because of some of the testing. But later I worked with the Society for Computer Simulation as Associate Vice President and liaison with the Air Force and Space Defense, Air Force Intelligence, and Computer Systems. After about 1999, my parents became ill, so I stepped back to take care of my parents because they have taken care of me during a crucial period when I became very ill from 92 to 95. And also last year, my dad was very happy that I was able, when I did leave medical research, to live the life without having to go through the abuse and also become corporate, that I could, because he said, my parents said, you can find other things to do. You may not make as much money. You will survive. You will prosper. And they are right. And I took care of my mother. From 1999 onward, I've been an entrepreneur, fashion, software, publishing, as well as consulting. The reason why I mention this purse is because, let's say, for me, when I had to decide to leave, I had a different person. But the point is, what do you carry with you as initial survival aids to make sure that you can still keep going the next few days? Well, the first thing is, since I had a reduced fare pass from Metro, I just needed $4 for the train to get up to Kenosha, and about $3 at Barnes& Noble to get something to drink to wait for the train. Now, if you don't have that and you're in Chicago, to go from downtown Metro up to Wisconsin or south to Indiana, you're going to need $9.50. So first thing is make sure you carry enough cash in your purse to get out of the situation, completely out. Not just go from one suburb to another suburb. Or, like in my case, it was actually going from all the way from Evanston, all the way up to North Shore, back up to Wisconsin and Kenosha. Because that was a place I called, I knew I could find a safe place. I called it, and also I had friends there who would protect me. The second thing is when I left, because there's a situation where as a temporary staying in a hotel, I just could only take a few things with me. So I had 2 pairs of underwear, 2 pairs of socks, and my cell phone, and my laptop. The other thing is also you need to make sure you carry some baby wipes and some cream. It's almost like a soldier's existence. But the thing is, you also need to keep it concealed so that if when you are in a domestic situation, someone doesn't realize that you do have that this is your everyday bag and your emergency bag. Most domestic shelters will tell you to keep an emergency bag, but the thing is, with experienced people who've done domestic abuse, as when I found out the one person I lived with, they know how to watch for that. So keep your emergency bag as your casual bag. You're not going to be able to carry as much, but just carry enough. Make sure you have enough money, at least $20, so you can get out of the situation and get someplace, and get far enough away so basically the person can't bother you, even if it means crossing state lines. The second point is to also make sure you carry some underwear with you and other hygiene items or that is needed in that. Third thing, have a phone with your smartphone. Once you're in a place of safety, tap your smartphone, find out where you can call the local women's shelter. And like, for example, if you're in the Chicagoland area, Women's Children's License is 262-652-9900, 24/7. Also, I help volunteer at a women's center at a local university as well. You can also go to your university as well to women's center to get help too. The point is, you don't get misled into thinking, well, oh, I should have known better. I should have saw the signs. No, I got fooled. I was fooled twice, and I'm a professional. I've worked with different cultures and different groups of people, but when you're in close contact, sometimes you don't see the signs until it's too late, and that's when you have to realize and just do it. Just take your casual bag, take your laptop bag, and just go. And the thing to do is, it's almost like the movie The Girl with the Red Dragon Tattoo. When the one person who left Stockholm left, she didn't leave carrying a suitcase. She left like she's going out on a date, like she's going out every day on a day trip. She just had her casual bag, just enough items in it just so that she could get to London and then start a new life. And she left everything behind. Don't worry about leaving. You can when you get to another place of safety, people will be willing to help you with donating clothes to help you, getting you money so if you need shoes or something else. But the important thing is get you safe. Um, and that's what the point that's what the important thing is. And that's what I discovered too. There's still a lot of stuff that's left in Evanston, and um, I contacted the person to have them send it to me because I am not going to go down there and face that person again, ever again. Um, and also, if they don't, okay, fine. That's I'll work out something else. But the thing is, um, try to realize you have to do what's good for you. You can't you can't keep don't keep putting yourself second. And Shania Twain had a good song, Blue Eye, Blue Tears, which I um, sang at open mic, and it is dedicated to women who have experienced domestic violence and those who have experienced domestic. But the most important part of the song to me is the lyrics, I'd rather die standing than begging on my knees. To me, that is very important, and that's a very strong statement. What that means is um, people who have experienced domestic abuse, the biggest trick that they'll run into is someone will make a bargain with them. They'll say, well, if you don't press charges, we'll do this, or if you are willing to compromise, we'll do this, or even social service agencies will do the same thing. Well, if you sign over your power of attorney, we'll find you an apartment, but they'll put you in an apartment in a bad area that has multiple shootings, where you and your partner may be threatened, and the police may even have to tell you that for your own safety, please move out of the neighborhood. That's what I ran into when I came back in 2012. That's why I will not ever do that type of bargain again. Um, and the other thing is, you can do more standing on your feet than begging on your knees. Never go down and beg on your knees. You've done that long enough living through a domestic violence situation. Don't ever do that again. Another thing that came to me as well is that it is important to keep the phone number of a good domestic abuse shelter to help you, and also to keep in contact with your friends, even if you move outside the area. Keep in contact with them. And also, if you have to keep in contact privately, keep it privately, as I had to do, because the part of the reason how I recognized that I was getting into a domestic abuse situation was my friend says, "Oh, you're going up to Wisconsin today." At first, I thought the former friend meant that they were concerned I was going to come back too tired. But then a few times when watching TV, I did get tired. They became very angry that I wasn't always on for them, or I always wasn't dressed as a doll. And or and the final thing came was one time um, the train was late into Davis Street Station, and they said, "Well, oh, the train arrived at 7:10. It's about 7:40. Why aren't you back?" I said, "Well, the train didn't arrive until 7:30. It takes me about 7 to 10 minutes to walk from the Davis Street Station to the condo on Chicago Avenue." But he was watching my time. And finally, one time when I did have to come back late, um, the front entrance to the condo was locked, and I had to use the back entrance to get into the apartment. Um, so the point is, you don't have to take it, and don't feel bad if no, don't blame yourself. It's taken me many weeks of therapy to get to this point, at least 10 weeks, by a qualified therapist as well as in a group therapy. And um, finally, like in Shania Twain's song, Blue Eyes, Blue Tears, um, For me, I'd rather die standing than die on my knees. Never go on your knees. Let me know what you think. I post my videos on Twitter at Diana1A and prefer to receive email contact that way. Also, I'm on YouTube on the Diana K channel. Um, so be safe and be positive and live the life that you want to live. Don't stop being in the control. Live your life.